Okay, at this time, I'd like to welcome our first commencement speaker, Maddox Brown, the son of Ben and Amy Brown, to the podium. Maddox will be attending Moody Bible Institute to major in pastoral studies, and he will deliver a speech titled People, Not Things.
You may be wondering who I am and why I am up here, so let me share. Well, first, I took Ingenuity PE, if that tells you anything. But for real, I came to Northwood my 6th grade year, and I was lost at first. I barely knew anyone and was going through the worst part of my life. You guys have accepted me, and I have grown to love this place and all of the people here. When I started, I hated this Northwood school. But to put it short, over these past 7 years, this place and community has become my home. This Northwood school has become what I believe is the best school around, and it isn't even a close contest. During my time at Northwood, I have experienced the greatest teachers who not just teach, but care about each individual and invest in the things that last. From Mrs. Person in 8th grade English, who taught me to persevere through the assignments I find no point in, to Mrs. Sloan last year, who made English enjoyable and interesting. Plus, you could talk about anything like golf or any sport with her. Or even Mrs. Wise, who is always there to listen. The teachers and staff here are incredible. And how about our science department? It has to be the best by a mile. They all are unique in their teaching styles and all have their own ways of fun, which is incredible. And how could I forget to mention the best principals, Mr. Lambert and Mr. Bird, with all of their shenanigans like riding around on the floor Zamboni thingy dressed as Santa and Buddy the Elf. Throughout high school, we have all had the pleasure of experiencing many memories and moments, like all of our sports and all of our two-a-days, and football going to state last year, and that unforgettable boys basketball state run our sophomore year. Many of us have also experienced many struggles, like Chem 2, and staying up late to write a paper for comp, or maybe even a few friendships and relationships that were ruined. Oh, how about that day junior year when the power went out because of a crash, and Mrs. David Heiser was trying to teach us something brand new on our calculators in the pitch dark, so we used the flashlights on our phones to help. And how could I forget that feeling of being on the edge if it was going to go today or tomorrow for speech? So you bring up Mrs. Coble's dogs to try to stall as long as you possibly can. And it ends up working. And how about that night just a few weeks ago when we spent the night in our own school parking lot and then rode scooters around like Mr. Lambert said the last day of school. That was probably the most fun I had in high school. How could I go this whole speech without mentioning Mr. McGowan's Bienvenidos clase, and if you won, get up and grab a peg of tea. See, we have all had many memories and experiences throughout high school, which is cool. But what will you do with that going forward? Growing up, my dad always taught on people, not things. And the message is simple. Are you chasing and prioritizing relationships with people or things? So since high school is done, what are you going to prioritize? Are you going to prioritize the chase for a college degree and a successful career? Or are you going to prioritize the relationships and the people along the way? Will you focus on yourself and getting as much money and stuff as you possibly can? Or will you fix your eyes on what is important and last and walk humbly instead of pridefully? And now, I truly understand that concept. I understand that all these things of the world, like money and sectional championships and a good SAT score, will all fade away. But the people and relationships you build along the way will last. So as you walk out of this gym, I implore you to think about that amongst all the celebrations and focus once again on true relationships with people, not things. Lastly, continue to make the places you land and communities where you are home to others, just as you have for me.